Good morning. Coffee talk with a nurse. This morning, we're doing some serious coffee. We need the jumbo. The Hubs made this for me before I left. It is in my Rocky Mountain tumbler that I absolutely love. So I made it to work today. It's 6:47. I left my house at 3:30, I think. I made it to work at 6. That's how bad the weather is. The interstates are ridiculous, and I know everybody's thinking, well, why did you go in? I'm a nurse, and there's things that have to be done, and you always want to check on your nursing staff that was I have something wrong with my nail, and it's driving me crazy. You always want to make sure that your nursing staff is taken care of from the night before. So we're gonna get started. I have all these crazy hairs standing up everywhere. This is ridiculous. I don't know what they're doing up there, but whatever. So I'm gonna work about half a day. It's probably gonna take me about 4 hours to get home. And that's just to travel the interstate and try to be safe. I am trying to figure out why these assessments are not closed, and that's gonna drive me crazy. I can almost like feel it. Okay, it's just gonna be one of those crazy days. So coffee talk with a nurse, right? This nurse really doesn't have anything to talk about this morning, with the exception of people driving like idiots on the interstate. I know I was one of the people out there driving, even though they said if you don't absolutely have to go anywhere, please stay home. Well, I had to go to work. There were things that I had to do. And so being on the interstate, the snow was coming down. It was like a mini blizzard. There were ice patches everywhere. Some of the interstate you couldn't even see. It was wasn't the best of conditions, and I will be the first to admit that. But when you work in the healthcare profession, there's times where you have to drive slow, and you just have to make it to work because they need you to be there. So that's what I did. And so now I'm getting ready to go through and organize my day. Hopefully the rain keeps my hands like shrink when it's cold outside. Getting ready to have a little bit of oatmeal, warm me up. My phone keeps making this weird sound. I don't know what it's doing. Between the crazy hair and the weird sounds, I'm not having the best morning. But my advice to you is, when you are on the interstate and the weather conditions are less than favorable, be mindful of the other people that are on. Ooh, sorry, I dropped you guys. Be mindful of the other people that are on the interstate. Be mindful of safety at all times. And for the love of God, don't drive 80 miles an hour. There's no reason. No reason. Either you're not going to get there, or you're not going to get there in the best of condition. So I drove about 30 miles an hour on the interstate, and it took me forever. Normally my drive is like an hour and 15 minutes with traffic. That's one of the reasons why I come in so early in the morning, and I get here usually by 5, so that I don't have to deal with that traffic. I had to leave my hair down today. I have noticed some breakage in like this area on the underneath where I always wear my ponytail or my bun. This will not last long. It won't. My hair is incredibly long, and it drives me nuts. So it won't be down for long. But yeah, I'm getting ready to organize, get everything set up, and I may end up, if the weather keeps going the way it is, I may end up having to stay. Luckily I have an office to myself. I think I mentioned that in a blog before. Sorry, my nose is running. I don't want to be gross. So I can just sleep in my office, which is a good thing, and continue to work through the night, which is when I work the best anyway. If I could just stay up all night and work and still have my same type job, I would be amazing. But I can't do that. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I have no serious topics other than driving on the interstate right now. I will catch you guys in just a little while after I get my day organized and get started, and we will have some serious talk. So peace and palm love.